Good morning, Iona Prep. I'm Ian Mendoza, and here are your morning announcements. Attention peer counselors and freshmen. We are in a peer counseling cycle. All peer counselors are reminded to report to Mr. Houlihan's office by 8 a.m. on the morning of their respective peer group meetings. Freshmen should report to their peer counseling rooms rather than the group guidance room this cycle. The Wellness Committee will be holding a very important meeting today in room 200 at 2:50. New members are always welcome. And now for this day in history, May 3rd.
Good morning, I'm Damon Garcia, and here's your day in history. May 3rd. On this day in 1469, the Italian philosopher and writer Niccolò Machiavelli is born. A lifelong patriot and die-hard proponent of a unified Italy, Machiavelli became one of the fathers of modern political theory. A ski-modified U.S. Air Force C-47 piloted by Lieutenant Colonel Joseph O. Fletcher of Oklahoma and Lieutenant Colonel William P. Benedict of California becomes the first aircraft to land on the North Pole. A moment later, Fletcher climbed out of the plane and walked to the exact geographic North Pole, probably the first person in history to do so. Today we celebrate the feast days of St. Philip and of St. James. Philip was born in Bethsaida, Galilee. He may have been a disciple of John the Baptist and is mentioned as one of the apostles in the lists of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and in the Acts. Aside from the list, he is mentioned only in John in the New Testament. He was called by Jesus himself and brought Nathanael to Christ. Philip was present at the miracle of the loaves and fishes when he engaged in a brief dialogue with the Lord, and is the apostle approached by the Hellenistic Jews from Bethsaida to introduce them to Jesus. St. James, the author of the first Catholic epistle, was the son of Alphasius the Cleopatras. His mother Mary was either a sister or a close relative of the Blessed Virgin, and for that reason, according to Jewish custom, he was sometimes called the brother of the Lord. The apostle held a distinguished position in the early Christian community of Jerusalem. St. James addresses himself to the 12 tribes that are in the dispersion, that is, outside to Christians outside of Palestine, but nothing in the epistle indicates that he is thinking only of Jewish Christians. St. James realizes full well the temptations and difficulties they encounter in the midst of paganism, and as a spiritual father, he endeavors to guide and direct them in the faith. Therefore, the burden of his discourse is an exhortation to the practical Christian living.
Congratulations to Patrick Fleming on his outstanding basketball season and all his accolades, which include All-League, First Team MSG Varsity All-Hudson Valley, First Team Journal News Westchester Putnam Valley All-Star, First Team Academic All-State, and 11th Team All-State. The Spanish Club will have its Cinco de Mayo fiesta this Thursday in room 118 after school. And now for an announcement from Zach Felch.
Good morning, everyone. I'm here to talk about helping out an important cause. As Americans, we live in the greatest country on earth. It's time that we, Iona Prep, started to help give back to those who have defended the place we call home. I'm running a can drive to help our veterans and would like if everyone could please bring in any kind of non-perishables, canned goods, or water and fluids of any other kind and drop them off in the boxes outside of the chapel. All donations will be distributed to the Montrose VA Food Pantry on Memorial Day, May 31st. Thank you for your support. God bless and go Gales.
Today's lunch is Sloppy Joe. Today's birthdays are Harry Jin, Ryan Glipsby, Edward Cawley, Rodney Sampson, Anthony Stylo Jr., and Christian McHugh. Happy birthday to our fellow Iona brothers. Today's home games are Varsity Volleyball versus Fordham Prep at 4 p.m., Varsity Baseball versus Kennedy Catholic at 4:15 p.m., and Varsity Lacrosse versus Bronxville High School at 4:30 p.m. Spring Arts Night is this Thursday at 6:30 in the Tully Gym. It will feature Iona Prep Jazz Ensemble and Rock Ensemble, as well as solo performances. Junior and senior artwork will be displayed throughout the lobby throughout the week. Come out and support our talented young musicians and artists. Well, that's all for today, Iona Prep. Once again, I'm Ian Mendoza. Have a great day.